Yo, what up, Dom Mafia? In today's episode, I'm going to be giving you 6 reasons why the Buffalo Bills are going to embarrass the Miami Dolphins. And I just so happen to have a special guest with me as well. Welcome to another edition of the Dom Mafia Report. Ladies and gentlemen, that bye week was painful. In fact, I had no idea what to do with my life that entire week. And the only thing that I could do was just turn on the NFL Red Zone and root for my disappointing fantasy football team. And I even watched football sober for the first time in what seems like years. It was absolutely terrible. Bills football is back, baby. And this Sunday, we're going up against Miami High School. There are thousands of reasons why we are going to win this game. And truth be told, it was very difficult for me to narrow down 6. Which is exactly why I needed some help. With that being said, my boy Rico from Buffalo Fanatics is going to help me break this for sure victory down. Before we dive in, I need to give a special shout out to my most recent Patreon contributors, Free My Boy OJ and John Jack Zoft. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. You have no idea how much it means to me. This is exactly how I am able to bring you weekly Bills content. Say that you want to be a contributor, simply visit www.patreon.com/Dan Mitchell or just click the link in my bio. Would be happy to have you. Without further ado, here are 6 reasons why the Buffalo Bills are about to embarrass the Miami Dolphins. Take it away, Rico.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Rico, back at it again, ready to hit you with a mother effing banger. And guess what? I came along for the ride. My man Dan Mitchell, we collabed, we made it happen. Dom Mafia, what up? We are here to explain to you why the hell you should get excited for the Bills versus the Dolphins matchup. It's the home field advantage. Yes, home field advantage. I'll tell you why. We're 3-0 on the road. We go to New Jersey and beat down the Jets, beat down the Giants, and we take it to the damn Tennessee Titans. Yes, 3-0 on the road. Why? Because the fans are there. It's like a damn home game. That is what we do. They could say Bills versus the Dolphins on planet Mars. Guess what? We showing out. That's what we do. We show out at home. We show out on the road. That is what Bills Mafia is all about. We bring the juice every single time the Bills play. We're just the best fan base, period. So that is a major advantage in the matchup versus the Bills and Dolphins. Home field advantage.
Reason number 2 is our running backs. Now, while preparing for this video, Rico and I realized that this was by far the easiest preparation in perhaps our career on YouTube. Mostly because the Miami Dolphins are struggling in just about every single category this 2019 season. One of the most notable struggles is their run defense. The Miami Dolphins are allowing 170 rush yards per game. The only team worse is the Cincinnati Bengals. Once you compare those abysmal stats to our current running situation, it's bad news for Miami. Frank Gore is averaging 15 attempts per game and is rattling off 6.8 yards per carry. And say that I'm a gambling man, Devin Singletary is most likely to be back in action. We're finally about to see what the man can really do. My man has been a beast when he sees the field, and he's proven that for the most part. What sucks for the Miami Dolphins is, while as Bills fans we see the raw talent that Devin Singletary possesses, there's very little game tape on the guy. He's only had 10 attempts, and while he's balled out, it's very difficult for Miami to prepare for a running back that has such little playing time. So expect Frank Gore and Devin Singletary to absolutely go off. Once we just ground and pound the shit out of them, that's when we open up our passing attack, and it's just going to be game over.
Number 3, it's the damn secondary. Yes, I said it. It's the secondary. Let me focus on a few things. Here's one for you. 187. Do you know what number that is? That's the amount of yards per game we are allowing offenses to throw against us. 187. Guess what? We are ranked number 3 in the league. Here's another one for you. 57%. That's the amount of completions these quarterbacks are completing against us. 57% of their passes. You're going to earn every single one of them pass receptions. We're going to make it hard for you, and you're not about to get over that 60% mark. We on that ass. 2. What number 2? What is that? Tell me what that is. I'll tell you what it is. That's the amount of touchdown passes that this defense has allowed this year. And I expect it to be just as tough for the damn Dolphins. We aren't allowing touchdown passes on any basis. You're going to have to claw, scratch, and scream to get in that damn end zone. I don't care if it's Josh Rosen. I don't care if it's Miss Magic or Miss Magic or Miss Doubtfire. I don't give a damn who it is. You aren't going to get in the end zone all that easy. We're going to make it hard for you. Last but not least, 34. That's 34 pass breakups. You will catch some balls, but you are going to be contested all the way down. 34 pass breakups. Listen, this defense is nothing to play with. The bill collectors are here to stay, and they ain't going nowhere.
Now trust me, we all understand that the bye week sucks. I hate going a weekend without watching the Buffalo Bills play, regardless of what my doctor tells me. But ladies and gentlemen, this bye week legitimately came at the perfect time. We were banged up, especially going 5 games straight, and we were dwindling down our depth. At one point during the Tennessee Titans game, I'm pretty sure we had a couple second and third stringers out there, especially on the offensive line. As I'm sure you remember, I did put out a video a couple of days ago highlighting some of those members that were on the injury report. And luckily, vast majority of them will be playing on Sunday. So Mitch Morse is likely to return. Ty Nsekhe is going to be there, and John Feliciano looks like he is a full send. With Sunday approaching, out of everyone that was listed on that report, I'm highly confident that the vast majority of them will see the playing field on Sunday. The only question marks are Matt Milano, who is the glue of our defense, probably the most underrated player in the NFL, in my opinion. He's going through a hamstring injury. We understand that that injury is a lingering son of a bitch. We've seen how long that it kept Devin Singletary out, so let's just cross our fingers and make sure that he's able to play. Number 2 is Cody Ford. He's currently under the concussion protocol. Now, I'm not necessarily too nervous about this one, especially since he's demonstrated that he is struggling making the transition to the NFL. I'm completely fine with Ty Nsekhe handling the majority of the snaps and him sitting out, regardless of the fact if he is healthy. Now, let's say that this was a parallel universe and none of these players on the injury report were able to play. I would still feel 100% confident. Why? Because the Miami Dolphins are the only team that I would feel confident putting our practice squad out there, and we'd still come out on top.
Number 5, very important, Joshua David Allen. Yes, the franchise quarterback. Yes, the 23-year-old. Yes, the second-year player. 1,100 yards, 5 touchdown passes, completing 62% of his passes. I love it. You know what I don't love? 7 interceptions. I don't like that shit. Cut it the F out, Joshua. We can't go to the playoffs if you keep giving the ball away. And when you give it away, you give it away so nasty. Clean that mess up, and we have all the potential to make it to the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, get excited for this damn Bills team. Get excited for this offense, because this bye week is exactly what the doctor prescribed. Get healthy, get acclimated with the Dolphins, get ready to turn up, because we're going 5-1 after this matchup.
The final reason is it's the Dolphins. Now hold up one second while I look into the future. Try to see what type of comments you guys are about to be typing after I just made that last statement. Oh, damn. This is the NFL. We need to be humble. We need to take every game seriously. This could easily be our trap game. Stop being cocky. Listen, guys, there is about 53 grown men on one Bills drive that get paid millions of dollars to take each game seriously. And I just don't happen to be one of them. So with that being said, I am going to say it again. We are about to destroy the Dolphins, mostly because we are an all-around better team. offensively, defensively, special temes, our coaching, and plus, say that the Dolphins didn't make it clear enough that they are clearly tanking this season. Just look at week 6. Fitzmagic, marches the Dolphins down the field, scores a touchdown, and then they go with probably one of the worst play calls in all of NFL history. And just look at that. What sane coach would call that if they weren't in a one-man race to drafting Tua in the 2020 NFL draft? And so let's be honest as well. Our team has a chip on their shoulder. I mean, to this day, the media still does not give us respect. And sure, there's maybe a few personalities that have been in our quarter since the beginning of the season. The Bills are on a mission to play their first full game in the NFL, offensively and defensively. And ladies and gentlemen, it is about to happen on Sunday. And prove once and for all, we are a legitimate competitor in the NFL. Well, Don Mafia, that's going to do it. I want to give a special thanks out to Rico from Buffalo Fanatics in helping me break this down for you. Believe it or not, I do read your comments, and I did notice that this was a highly requested collaboration, so I'm super happy that we were able to bring this to you. Say that you're not following Rico and the Buffalo Fanatics on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Do me a favor. Give them a follow, subscribe to their channel. You can find those links in my description right now. Besides that, just do me a favor and comment your score predictions. I'm very curious to see those. And say that you're new here. Feel free to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. The Don Mafia is growing, and it is growing rapidly. So please be a part of the family where I give you a bunch of NFL and Buffalo Bills news on a weekly basis. Thanks for tuning in to yet another edition of the Don Mafia Report. And let's go Buffalo.